I'm coming out of my shell. I'm coming out of my shell. I've been there too long.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Out of My Shell. Tonight will be a little different, as you saw in my photos of my t shirt. Tonight we are discussing Confessions of a Black Woman. As I stated before, this month is the month of my confessions. These are my confessions. And so some of the confessions might be a little lighter, some may be a little deeper. So without further ado, let's get started. This is my confession of a Black woman. So I generally don't discuss my political stance, but this is not political. It's a humanity issue. The problem is that many people make color a political issue. Newsflash, hey y'all, I'm Black. I am a woman. I am 5/5. That's a whole, okay? 5/5 human. And I'm a believer, follower of Christ. And in addition to all of that, I've lived through generational trauma, generational systemic trauma, and my personal life traumas. So I recognize that the only way through is with God. And although that's my truth, I will not use God as a sedative so I can sleepwalk my way through life. So I say this once, and you'll hear me repeat myself, but I say this once. The overarching theme is I'm tired. Now, I'm not tired in the sense of that being my confession, but I feel tired. And feelings are not a summation of my existence or a description of my value or my future. Yes, I'm an overcomer. Of course I am. But I feel tired. I'm tired of watching a system continually abuse Black women. See, trauma has been trapped in our souls for centuries in America. We're always trying to prove that we too are human. But I ask you tonight, if you're not a Black woman, if you're not Black, who would you be and how would you be if you had to watch your man watch you get raped? Watch your man watch you get raped. You heard that right. Would you be angry? Would you be controlling? Would you be skeptical? How would you respond? Who would you be? And then add insult to injury. Once you're free, there's a system created to keep you bound. This system was designed with racism, sexism, and dissension embedded within it. And then it judges those whom it's traumatized. Interesting, right? Black women have been at the bottom of the barrel, being poisoned by all of the toxic waste falling from the top down to them, to the bottom. So who's checking for and protecting Black women? We've been over-sexualized, underpaid, stigmatized, and overlooked for way too long, far too long. And I'm tired. It's tiring. And for me, it stops today. I am a human. I am a woman. I am Black. I am here and I am powerful. And so are you. No matter what your color, you're powerful. But for many of those who are not Black, they don't have to make this declaration. This country already understands it and recognizes it. But for Black people, for a Black woman, we have to make the declaration that I am human. America, this is from me to you with love. It's time you recognize and acknowledge. It's time you stop perpetuating the lies. Black women do support Black women. Broken women don't support anyone, female or others, including themselves. But Black women are not controlling. People who are forced to lead, they lead. And if that appears to be controlling, well, what systems were in place to force you to lead? Black women aren't angry. We're just tired. And when we speak with authority, Many of you want to control us by attaching a disrespectful label to our character. Black women are not unattractive. We are beautiful in all shades and hues, sizes, heights, and shapes. And often we're copied by others. You say Black women can't compete in this world. Well, I have a news flash for you. Black women don't need to compete. We already overcame racism, sexism, sodomy, silencing, discrimination and disrespect, rape of our bodies, rape of our culture, rape of our safety, rape of our identity, rape of our beauty. We overcame being overlooked and overwhelmed, being overdue of our just desserts. So we don't need to compete. Because our mere existence proves our strength, power, and our purpose. We are not the labels you use to justify your hatred. We are 5/5 human, and we're tired. We're tired of having to make videos like this. We're tired of having to have the conversations and make everyone else feel comfortable about their racism or their bias. We're tired. And by the way, before I end this video, has a Tatiana Jefferson's killer been sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole yet? And while you're answering that question for me, are her nephew and her neighbor receiving complimentary therapy for the rest of their lives? Who is recognizing and treating the trauma created by the police officers called to do a wellness check? Who's checking for them? Forget the fact that her mother had to be told while she was in the hospital that her daughter was shot while in her house playing video games with her nephew. And finally, give Vice President Kamala Harris the same respect you gave Karen Pence and Jill Biden and Lynn Cheney and Mary Elizabeth Tipper Gore and Marilyn Tucker Quayle and Barbara Bush and Joan Mondale and all the other women in the White House. Give her the same respect you gave them. Now, I know they're not vice presidents, which means she's entitled to even more respect. They were the second ladies, I think. Yeah, the second ladies of the White House. But give Kamala Harris that same respect. Give her the same respect you would give anyone, not just a woman, but anyone, and especially someone in a position of power. I'm tired. We're tired. But tired does not denote surrender or complacency, or laziness, or unworthiness. We will keep striving ahead to command and own our place, position, promise, and pursuit of happiness right here in America, right here in this land. These are the confessions of a Black woman. I thank you for watching. As I told you, it was going to be different. I hope you don't walk away from this feeling judged, because if you're not guilty, there's nothing to be sensitive about. And if you are guilty of having used those labels to try to control Black women before, well, you too can repent and God will forgive. And guess what? Another characteristic that Black women embody, we embody forgiveness. We will forgive. As long as you're ready to move forward. We are ready to move forward. We don't want to have to make these kinds of videos and these kind of declarations. But guess what? As much as I believe Jesus and I am a Christian and I love God and I believe in his word and I believe in peace and forgiveness and love, and as much as I believe in all that, I also believe in justice. I also believe that what is right for one is right for all. And until we get the all part, we have to continue to declare the one. We have to continue to go after and speak up for the one who has been kicked out. We have to continue to go after the one who has been overlooked. We have to continue to speak up for and make declarations for the one who has been unjustly judged and been unjustly treated. These are the confessions of a Black woman. I thank you. I appreciate you. And as always, do something, one thing this week to come out of your shell, because I'm coming out. So get ready for more videos. Get ready for more intense conversations. We're going to be talking about a lot of things that we hide and that we hide under and that we hide within ourselves. Thank you. Be blessed and walk in truth. Okay? Bye, y'all.